So this week I made a blog post around being stuck and stagnant. So for the most part, I'm sure we've all been in a state of stagnant where you just feel stuck when things are starting to get boring. Things that you used to enjoy, you no longer enjoy anymore. You just need something new. You need change. Sometimes when you're stagnant, sadly to say, it can lead to depression, you being unhappy, and you're just simply no longer excited about the things that you used to be excited about. So don't feel sad about it, because at some point, the thing that you no longer like to do, at some point you enjoyed it. When you get in these states, it's kind of more about trying to figure out what do you want to do next. Do you want to see if you can evolve in the environment you are in, or do you need a complete shift, a complete change to where you're in a new environment around different people? What do you need to do to make you happy? Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters. You can control where you show up and where you show all that. So if you are no longer happy in those spaces, it's up to you to change it and make that shift. Also, sometimes you can be stagnant in relationships and friendships. So if something is no longer servicing you, if something is no longer keeping you happy, they gotta go. Like, they have to go. Or it's time to sit down and have that hard talk, to where it's like, okay, what are we doing? Do you feel the same way I feel? So sometimes a conversation needs to be had. Or sometimes it's okay to just say that we outgrew each other. Our season is just over. Even if it's like a job. So if you're feeling a certain way on a job, it's time to have that conversation with your manager, your supervisor, your boss, to where it's like, I'm serving you this way. You might be happy with the results and all of that you're getting from me, but I'm no longer fulfilled. So it's time to have those hard conversations on what can you do to better yourself, as well as still provide the service that you're doing at your job. But sometimes that might have to change on the duties that you're assigned. So sometimes, again, those hard conversations has to take place. If not, you will still be stuck and stagnant and miserable. Take the necessary actions to fulfill your happiness all over again. Because again, at some point, the things that you were involved in, the people you were around, at some point they did bring happiness. But sometimes things and people are around for a season and not a lifetime. So like when you're feeling stagnant, kind of dissect on exactly what is making you unhappy. You don't want to just make rash decisions, so you have to really reflect and think about what's making you unhappy. What are some things you can change within yourself? Begin to write down what's next. What do you want to see manifest? Because sometimes we'll sit there and say we're unhappy with something, but you're not doing anything to change it. So it's time to start writing those action steps. What else are you interested in? Where else can you take your skill set? The actions you can begin to accomplish to build up that fulfillment again. So again, sometimes it's just some self-evaluation work we have to do within. Find what inspires you. What are you passionate about? Because sometimes when you are at a job and things of that sort, you might be passionate about some part about that job, but are you doing everything that you are passionate about? Sometimes we just lose sight of what it is that we want for ourselves, just being comfortable with our everyday life going on and on. And you just lose sight of that. So when you are in that state of you feeling stuck and stagnant, it's like a light bulb go off, like, you know what? This not working no more. And yeah, I have to do something about this. Now you are uncomfortable in a place that you were once comfortable in. So it's time to move, or it's time to grow. And you have to do those things unapologetically, because if you continue to think about others' opinions or think about the things that you do for others, you will continue in that state of stagnant. I know what it feels like to be in that state of mind where it just seems as if everything that you are doing is great things, is great work. But again, you still have to do things that you are happy with doing at all times. And at some point, you never feel stagnant and stuck in those things. So it's okay to feel that way, but it's also better if you feel that way and put action behind it. So as always, Demi is rooting for you guys. The sky is the limit. If you are in this state, start brainstorming. Start putting some actions behind the way you feel. Because again, you don't want to stay in that state long. Before I leave, I have to say this. Go get a sweatshirt or a t-shirt from my brother and sister, their clothing line, Beyond Legendary, and it's so cute, and blue, my favorite color, y'all. So yes, go get at them and get you guys some merch because it's cute and it's affordable. So go holler at them. I'm gonna make sure y'all have the information to their Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next talk, see y'all later.